Hello and welcome back. This is Insti, and I'm finally continuing Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express. First things, I have to apologize. It's been, well, almost over a week. It's been quite hectic. Haven't had a time to do anything worthwhile, like playing this bloody game, which I would like to play. And yeah, it's been quite hectic, but this game is definitely not forgotten. And we are definitely playing this, hopefully sooner rather than later. I don't know how my timetable looks, but I do my utmost best to continue to play this quite a lot. And well, at least now I have new glasses, so my perception is enhanced, so I probably see better. Or not. Most likely not. Anyways, last episode we were interrogating people on the train and found out who were right-handed, who were left-handed, and probably some of them were faking it. Maybe. And now we are playing as Joanna Locke, and it's after Armstrong's daughter's burial. And while she was driving here, she said something about another catastrophe or something like that. I'm a little worried what we will find from here. And I guess we are starting to hunt that bloody bastard who killed the little girl. So I'll take a little look-see around the house. There are around 5 mustaches we need to find. Again, new glasses. I probably should see them much better. Most likely not. If I miss them, then I miss them. Anything inside the car, because I think I can interact with it.
I'd rather finish what I have to do here before leaving.
Okay, so that's it. So there's no point then to play time and see what's happening inside. Oh, it's not after the burial, because she can release the body to be buried.
Miss Morrow. I'm here to see Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Detective. Colonel Armstrong is upstairs. He isn't well.
Yeah, it was... We were bringing the news that we can release the body to be buried, yes. Oh, hello, kitten. Meow. Yeah, do I want to talk to you? No, apparently we are not talking to you until we talk to Colonel. So let's go upstairs and see what we can see. And indeed, she said something stepping on another tragedy or something like that. Whatever that might mean. Again, like I said, these are the parts definitely not in the book, so they are very new things. No idea what's going to happen here. I do know some... Oh, you're here. Of course, the book touch some of the things that happened, but not all of them. I'm just taking a little look-see around here. These are not the doors we can use, but this is. So let's start here. Where's the Colonel's wife? Although I don't think we can enter their bedroom. There's only 2 rooms we can enter. The servants, well, not servants, nannies, and the daughters.
Nothing's been touched. It's as if Daisy might walk in at any moment and begin to play.
Well, to be honest, if I understood correctly, it was just found, so there's no point to touch anything. And to be honest, at this situation, they probably don't even want to.
Good morning, Colonel Armstrong. Is your wife here?
Here? No, Sonia is not here. Always one step behind. She died of a miscarriage last night. My wife, Daisy, and our baby. My whole family is gone.
I'm so sorry. I came straight here this morning. I received word that you can arrange for Daisy to be returned to you for burial. I didn't know.
Well, then, now you don't have to come back. I can arrange for Daisy, my wife, and our unborn child to be buried all at once. Very efficient. Being a military man, I can appreciate efficiency.
I know how hard this must be for you.
No, you don't know. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to do your bloody job and catch the creature that did this.
I know you won't believe me, but I swear to you, I will find who did this. If it takes me to the far corners of the earth, I will find them.
Then go. Please go now. Go find them.
Okay, well, everything's going worse for them, for him,
The house that
unfortunately.
once held the laughter of a child now feels so empty.
Indeed it does. And if it's going by the book, there will be even
I'm not
more.
giving up. I'm a part of this case. Or the case is a part of me.
More bad news, but we will see how it goes. Can I talk to her anymore? No, and little heads would have been nice. Bloody hell. So, we are starting to hunt the bugger. It's good to be back playing. Been waiting this for so long.
All units, Hike is in the vicinity of the cabin where Daisy Armstrong was found. Spotted a pickup truck drive through the barricade tape and then head up the dirt road toward where the subject cabin is located. Any car nearby who can respond?
Unit 28, we can respond, but we're a ways away.
Dispatch, this is 11. I'm on it.
Copy that. 11, you good to go.
Copy that.
Okay, so it was one of the kidnappers. It's one of the kidnappers, probably.
Okay, there's the pickup. Let's see who ignored our barricade tape.
That could be the
11 here. I'm at the cabin. Someone has broken in.
Are you requesting backup?
Not yet. I'm going to take a look around.
Copy that, 11.
Honestly, I would probably call backup because he's most likely one of the kidnappers or connected to that. And although he probably
An individual has entered a police-secured area. I have to stop him first.
Okay, so
Footprints.
yes, indeed, quite clear footprints going behind the shed.
A forensics evidence identification marker. Forensics had to go through this place with a fine-tooth comb.
Well, that's what they're supposed to do.
A forensics evidence identification marker. He's not here.
Oh, there's the date. Can I do anything with it?
3/8/92. Oh, when the poor dear was killed.
Funnily, it didn't do anything with the bomb. Maybe something with the something later. Who knows? Which I probably forgot by then. Hopefully, I remember most pertinent details when I last played. The prints continue towards here. The shadows is making a bit harder. Wait, what?
Don't shoot, officer. I'm on your side.
Sir,
Oh.
keep your hands where I can see them.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, this is a crime scene. Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter. Boston 6 News. You can get us on cable even here in the mountains.
They haven't heard of crime scene tape in a big city like Boston?
All right, that wasn't my best move. I got all excited. I didn't expect to find the place deserted. It was hard to resist.
You should have tried harder. I'm placing you under arrest.
You should be thanking me. Look what you apparently missed and I found.
We'll get to that, but you're going to answer some questions first.
I'm more used to asking questions, but fire away.
Not the best thing to say a person who has a gun. So, let's start with the who are you. He should be answering that he's a reporter.
Who are you exactly?
I'm Michael Clark, journalist for Boston 6 News. Off camera, but someday I'm going to be anchor. You just wait.
Do you have a way to prove that?
My press card's in my truck.
Well, too bad we're not in the vicinity of the car. To be honest, I would probably put the cuffs on you just to be certain.
What are you doing here? You should know a crime scene is off limits.
I'm investigating the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping like you.
Does the pickup parked in front of the cabin belong to you?
Yes, indeed, it's mine.
I'll check. Show me your hands. I'm gonna cuff you.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
Put your hands in front of you.
Aren't you going to read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. I really wish you'd exercise that one. Dispatch, this is 11. I intercepted a suspicious individual at the crime scene. I'll check to determine how badly he's compromised it. Then I'm bringing him in.
Copy that, Detective Locke.
So, collect information on Michael Clark and inspect the bunker. Okay. And we have totally new person, 58 years old, American, a journalist. Ugh. So let's check the car. We got a key here.
Car keys in the sun visor. A classic hiding place. Well, at least on TV.
And movies, yes. Oh, we can use that to open glove compartment. We can leave from there. And press card. Well, that checks out. It seems used. And we have
press card, and the phone number of the newspaper is on it. Ah, good. I can give them a call.
Well, so far it definitely seems genuine. After all. Ooh.
Telephoto lens. Not so surprising for a journalist.
Indeed not. Nice. Bit similar that I have. Not probably more fancier. Oh. Well, somebody's been snooping around.
Candid photos of the entire Armstrong family. A reporter just doing his job. Or something else?
That is a good question, because is that the daughter or not? I can't remember if there were any paint. That could be a painting, but still. That would definitely make things interesting if you were here when she was still alive. Massachusetts driving license, Michael Clark, 25th West Street, apartment 3, Boston. Small vehicle less than 26,000. It is. Chicago Museum. Interesting. Nestled on the shores of Lake Michigan, cosmopolitan Chicago shines with an exceptional abundance of arts and cultural attractions. Discover one of the city's crown jewels, the Art Institute, world-renowned museum that houses iconic works of art. Consistently ranked among the world's best museums, the Art Institute houses the remarkable collection of ancient art and artifacts spanning a period from 5000 before Christ to the present. From its exceptional collection to its interactive guides, there are plenty of opportunities to spend the day exploring the Art Institute's galleries. Maybe someday I go there. Who knows? Is there something I need?
Clerk's driver's license seems to be in order.
Oh, yes, I forgot to click this. Yeah, it definitely seems to be in order. What are the certificate of title? Baker Stephen Warren Street.
The vehicle registration is not in the name of Michael Clark or a rental company.
Interesting. So you are probably borrowing it. That's the most likely scenario, of course. I'm fairly certain I've checked everything so far. Wait. Verify the identity. Oh, I need to call. The number was 613487. I almost got panicked there because I was thinking that I really need to remember that number. 3487, yes.
Score. 1 for the good guys.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Detective Joanna Locke, Berkshire Police. I'd like to speak to an editor, please.
One moment, please. Hello, Detective Locke? This is Abby Wilson. I'm a senior editor. What can I do for you?
Does a man named Michael Clark work for you?
Yes, he does. Why?
When was the last time you heard from him?
Oh, it's been at least 7 or 8 months. That's not unusual.
Okay.
He works in the field?
Yes, Michael Clark is what we call a stringer. He works as a freelancer, comes up with a story we can use, we pay him, and we don't hear from him again for several months.
What kind of stories does Mr. Clark write?
Mr. Clark is an investigative reporter, mostly crime stories, to tell you the truth. He comes up with some pretty macabre stuff some of the time. Is there a problem? Or a story?
Do you remember what the last case he investigated was?
It was a murder case. The victim was a millionaire named James Miller. He was called the Frozen Fish King of Gloucester, Massachusetts. His body turned up in one of his nets. Or, rather, most of it did.
Ah, well, thank you, Ms. Wilson. You've been a great help to me.
Pleasure. I hope he's not in trouble. He can be a little pushy, but he's a good guy overall. So what's he working on now, Detective? Are you sitting on a story?
Thanks again.
So far, everything checks out. You have gasoline, tools, and spare.
This outline is the same shape and size as the gasoline can.
But where is it? Learn more about this gas can. Indeed. Where is the jerry can? I'll go and check the bunker now, because let him stew a little bit. Oh, I might go and check inside just in case there's something amiss. After all, he was here first.
Somebody ignored the barricade tape.
No. We didn't check that once we entered. Good news, I have even more crimes.
Duct tape to silence Daisy's screams. Daisy, I will find whoever did this to you.
On another note, I do have more crime games to be played. One that was released quite recently. But enough of that, let's continue with
That's
this.
where I found Fluffy. Daisy's special toy. I hope we returned him to the family.
Well, it seems there is nothing to be found here. So the bunker it is. I'm starting to feel that we spent quite a lot of time with the journal, which isn't a bad thing. After all, if the story follows quite a lot of, well, it follows the original, then this gives something new to do. It's the bloody deer. Like I said, I can't remember it. I don't... Well, it doesn't take too long. It almost sounded like he closed the bunker door, but it might be that he just tried it. Unless we find a cherry can inside the bunker, then we have a problem. The number is 3892. Now, let's see if I can remember as long as I need to. It ain't easy to be me. So let's go. 3892. Here we go.
Yes! I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move.
Well, we didn't really crack it.
There. Now let's see what secrets you're hiding.
Open the bunker, yeah, okay. Indeed, we have a cherry can here, so...
This must be the missing can from the pickup.
So that means our good journalists have been inside.
The cap's been damaged. And some gasoline has leaked out.
Why did you bring it here? Wait, what? This goes here, here, and here, but what do I do with that knowledge? Well, we will soon find out. Oh. Okay. So I guess I need... Okay. I'll probably need to check a little bit before we do anything with that. Plans for the bomb.
This blueprint. It looks like the bomb in the cabin. The kidnapper built the bomb here.
Indeed it did. He did. I don't know. So, another cable box. Junction box. Okay, I guess they're even more entangled. I'm starting to think that I need
This
to...
bunker looks like it's as old as the cabin. Everything is falling apart.
Yes. So I need to get electricity going through this.
Now what? I have to turn the power back on to open this magnetic door.
we have two cables that are not connected that comes through here. Am I correct? Let's see. So from this hole, one is not connected. Well, yes. The both other ones. But how does that... they're going here. Yeah. Here. So I'm guessing I have the right one lit. Did I check that correctly? Yes, it goes here. Fine. Let's take that one. The lower one is connected. Those shadows are not making this easier. Let's see that you are going here. Still the lower one. Now the lower one goes... Where's my mouse? Okay. It's continuing on my most left. Okay. So if I'm correct, it should be this. Last but not least is that one. And of course it has to be the middle one on the start. So middle one. Changes to the most right, where we are looking now. It should be... Yeah. Did I get that correct order? Yes, I think I did.
Let there be light.
Oh, finally. Yeah, the shadows makes it a bit harder, but I guess that's pretty much the idea. I'm just checking around if you can see a little bit more now that there is actually light in here. Unfortunately, we do not. So... Now that's some heavy door.
Perfect, it works.
That is definitely a heavy door. 2019 February.
February 24th. The day of the kidnapping.
Armstrong
They
party.
knew about the party and everything.
Well, I think that was a bit given. After all, that's when they did it. Wait. Can I hear anything? Ah. I guess we could probably do this. Just listening in. But... It's... Oh, we can check that now.
Could use a new light bulb. Yes! I knew I could do it. I can always use safe cracking as a career move.
Of course, of course. Before that, we're gonna put some light here. Although it's bloody annoying noise. No, I know that you can open the safe in the train without interrupting the Poirot's friend. But I don't know if you can do it in here. Well, we have JM.
An expensive looking pen with the initials JM? What's its story?
Well, probably we will find out. Children's toy.
It's Daisy's hair clip.
Oh, hair clip.
The same as the picture I saw at the Armstrong house.
Oh, okay, yes. Money.
That looks like a hair caught in the band around the money. Forensics will tell me for sure, but that doesn't look like Daisy's color. These get locked up again until forensics get here. Okay, time for forensics to attack that bunker. And Clark? He's too sure of himself. I need to get him into an interrogation room and find out what really makes him tick.
And yeah, because he's been losing quite a lot. He's not off the hook.
I'll secure the bunker for forensics. Progress at last.
Indeed, progress at last. In so many levels, like me recording here for now. So let's take that reporter guy back to the precinct and see what we can find out.
I know my rights. You can't keep somebody locked up in a car like this, you know. You wouldn't do it if I was a dog. Do they have bathrooms at the station?
Bzzz.
I have the right to make a phone call, Detective whatever your name is.
That phone is an outside line.
Hello, boss. It's Michael Clark. I'm still on the Armstrong kidnap, but there's a small problem. I got caught being someplace I shouldn't be. I'm at the police station. No, I'm not under arrest. Just questioning. Fire me. Why? The station's integrity? You're kidding me, right? If you think I've screwed up that badly, then fire me. Got that? Fire me. Yes, do it.
That didn't go well.
I think I got my point across. What happens now?
Go ahead. Then we'll have a chat.
Honestly, I'm starting to be quite suspicious. Maybe that phone call was to another guy to burn the evidence because he said he was somewhere he wasn't supposed to. So he mentioned, and of course he got caught in a place that could cause problems. So I'm starting to be quite suspicious. Oh! Don't tell me.
I earned a gold mustache.
Yay! And I probably missed one on the bunker or somewhere over the forest. Let's check around.
I'll add these to the file. Anything that will erase Clark's smile.
I guess we did
The
that though.
only comfortable chair in the whole station. But there's no time to rest.
No rest for the
Case
wicked.
files. A lot of them for our tiny town. An extra computer so I don't have to go all the way out to my desk.
Okay, so I guess we're not allowed to leave this area. And no. Let's kick the LA Noir base.
Now that we've taken your DNA, we can begin. Interview of suspect Michael Clark, 6 p.m., March 30th, 2019. This interview is being recorded.
By elves behind the mirror, no doubt?
You were arrested at a crime scene where you damaged police barricade tape.
I'll pay for a new role.
That's a Class A misdemeanor, and it carries a $500 fine.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
To begin with, where were you on the night Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped?
I was watching TV in my motel room, but I had my police scanner on. I heard the first reports that the little girl was missing. No way the police at the scene were going to let me get close. I set my alarm so I could get on the story first thing in the morning and tried to sleep. It was difficult.
Can anybody confirm where you were?
No. Afraid not. I was alone and sleepless. A sad combination. And I realized a bad alibi.
Well, that was definitely a bad alibi, but are you lying to me? Well, probably yes. Let's start with the pictures. Jerry cans. Not with these. Oh. What about the pictures of the family? Hmm. Well, let's start with this.
You say you're a journalist, a stringer for Channel 6 News in Boston.
I sell my stuff to lots of media outlets.
Hmm.
How is your editor doing?
Last time we spoke, she was fine. But that was months ago.
What's her name again?
I work for lots of stations and lots of editors.
She knows your name, but you don't remember hers?
I'm not great with names.
It's Kelly Johnson.
Oh yeah, Kelly.
I just made that name up.
Good for you.
Her name is Abby Wilson. Mr. Clark, you lie like you breathe.
Huh. Well, that was mean.
He thinks he's invincible. I need to play his ego. That's the key. What are you doing in the Berkshires? And what is your connection to the Armstrong case?
For the past few months, I've been working on a big case. Boston 6 News was looking forward to my next story. The Armstrongs have been on my list of potential targets for a long time. I changed gears when Daisy was kidnapped and started investigating the Armstrongs.
Wait, what? Right. That sounds odd. I'll go with that.
Come on, Joanna. You're a better
Okay,
detective
that
than
doesn't
that.
work. Hmm. Maybe this then?
So you just stumbled on a major kidnapping story during your stay in the Berkshires.
Yeah, I was researching PCBs in the river for crying out loud. Then, wow, the Armstrongs. That's not a Science Sunday report. That's a lead. Sometimes you just get lucky.
Camera?
Your camera in the pickup. There were photos of Daisy from before she was kidnapped.
The Armstrongs are a famous family, like the Kennedys or Hollywood couples. Gossip sites love them. People want to see how they live. I started out just stealing candid shots. Paparazzi live on getting that one exclusive shot. Steamy, intimate, whatever. Then when the kidnapping happened, I realized I was here first. What an opportunity. And I jumped at it.
You have an answer for everything.
You're not very good at this, are you? How long have you been on the job?
Long enough to put you away for life. If you killed that little girl.
No, temper. Yeah, that definitely sounds odd. We dealt with that. I'm bad at this. Let's go with these for now. Oh, by the way, can I use this again and go with the camera? Apparently no.
Let's start with why you went to the cabin.
If the police were interested in it, I was interested in it.
Let's go with the pickup.
That pickup of yours. That's a very nice ride. Especially for a stringer who only gets a few stories on the air. How can you afford it?
When Boston 6 does use a story, they pay okay.
That truck is top of the range. How much did it set you back? $55,000, $60,000?
When I have to, I do what everybody else does. I take out a loan. How about you, detective? You got a loan on your car?
He's enjoying himself. I need to throw him off balance somehow, surprise him into making an error. Explain to me again how you got to the crime scene.
I listened in on the police radio frequency. Anybody can do it with a scanner. I headed for the crime scene in my trusty pickup, like I've done for years. After the forensic team left, I needed to see the crime scene for myself. I got to the bunker just before you arrived.
Well, that's a lie. You were inside the bunker. The one thing what I would like to get confirmation to show the car for the nanny, because if that is his so-called boyfriend's car, this is wrong.
It won't be easy to prove he's lying.
Oh,
Find some evidence.
oh. Am I jumping a shark here then? Yes. Oh, we are talking about the car, of course. So, yeah, that's
You
my
said you've
bad.
been driving that pickup for years?
You heard right. Thanks to it, I never miss a story.
You say you've been using your pickup for years, but the title certificate is not in your name. The truck belongs to somebody named Stephen Baker.
Okay, I don't get why the pickup is so important to you, but I guess my ego made me say that. Yeah, the pickup was lent to me by a friend. I couldn't afford it even with a loan.
I think you stole it, Mr. Clark. You needed a pickup like that for our mountain roads, so you stole that one.
Try proving it. But while you run off on some wild goose chase, you can't hold me.
Yeah, I jumped the gun there. That was about the car, not the jerry can. This is.
Let's move on to the gas cans and what we found in your pockets when you were brought in here today.
That sounds exciting.
Better place?
In addition to the gasoline in the back of your pickup and another in the bunker, you had a lighter and gloves in your pockets.
Did
You
you?
were going to set fire to the bunker and every scrap of evidence inside.
Where to begin? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I wasn't planning to use these things to destroy the crime scene. I've been around crime scenes my entire career. I brought the gloves so as not to contaminate it with my fingerprints. The gas can in the back of my pickup, I use it to put gas in the truck. Gas stations are few and far between in your mountains. I didn't know there was a gas can in the bunker. If that's true, I did you a favor. My arrival obviously scared off somebody planning to burn everything.
Do you also have an excuse for your lighter?
The lighter? I'm trying to quit smoking. I used the lighter as a reminder not to start again.
I know that Clark is lying. I need to reconstruct the whole sequence of events in order to understand what happened.
Okay, reconstruct the events. I arrived at cabin. Clark opens the bunker. Clark throws the cans of gasoline in the barricade. So maybe so. Opens the bunker. Arrive at the cabin. So Clark breaks the barricade tape. Gasoline from his pickup, opens the bunker. I arrive at the cabin, throws it the bunker, closes the bunker door, and I come and again, this could be here, but I guess more like so. Let's go with this.
No, Joanna. That doesn't track.
Okay, let's try it this way. Yep.
That's it. No rookie mistake there.
Well,
I'll
actually,
tell you
there was.
what really happened. You waited until forensics left and arrived in your probably stolen pickup. You grabbed a can of gasoline from your truck. You then went into the cabin to check if Daisy had been found. You then went straight to the bunker to see if it had been discovered, planning to set it on fire and destroy all the evidence inside. Before you could start the fire, you heard me arrive. So you hastily left your gas can and closed the hatch. You didn't think I could open the bunker. If I hadn't found you, I expect you would have burned down the cabin too.
I'm not going to make fun of you, Detective, or how you handled my interrogation. You're obviously very new at this. I swear I'm telling the truth. I didn't know the bunker was there until the moment you showed up. I seem to have trumped your entire police force.
When I get the DNA results from the bunker, we'll continue this conversation.
You have no concrete evidence against me whatsoever.
The lab results will be in soon. You won't get away with this. See that call? That's your arrest warrant and a one-way ticket to prison. I'll be right back. Hello, sir. I think I found the man who kidnapped Daisy Armstrong. I'm interrogating him now.
Hold on, Detective Locke. I have some bad news. Someone set fire to the cabin in the bunker. The fire department is on the scene, but they say it's too late.
That's impossible. My suspect has been in the interrogation room with me all evening.
We can't hold him. Suzanne Moreau. Her fingerprints are on the wine bottle found in the cabin. We also found an unknown person's fingerprints, but they don't match your suspects.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm convinced Michael Clark is involved.
Detective, I'm cutting you some slack already. But we cannot hold your suspect simply because you're convinced he's guilty. We have evidence that Suzanne was working with an accomplice, Noah Garrity. I order you to release the reporter and arrest this Moreau.
Let me just check my last lead. The DNA analysis of the hair found in the bunker safe. The results just came in.
I know how hard this is. Okay. Get the DNA results. Detective Locke, I will give you 1 hour maximum. Then you close the file and arrest Suzanne Moreau.
Thank you, sir.
So indeed, that phone call definitely was for an accomplice to burn the place down. Anything else we can do? I'll go and check if anything we can do with the computer. Probably not. Oh, I can check him through
This
here.
is all a game to him, and he doesn't expect to lose. An extra computer so I don't have to go all the way out to my desk.
Okay. Yeah, I kick myself because I changed the lineup. My reasoning was that either he went first in the cabin, take the gas can, then went to the bunker. But yeah, I had it correct and I changed it. Anyways,
Who did you call earlier?
An editor from the Boston 6 News.
An editor you repeatedly said should fire you. That was your accomplice, wasn't it? You were telling him to start the fire.
An accomplice?
Wait. It was the Noah. The captain said into the phone that Noah, blah 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 blah, whatever. What was his last name? So Noah.
I know it was Noah you called.
I'm saying nothing more without the presence of my lawyer.
Stay right where you are. I'm not done with you yet.
Wow. Do I hear grounds for a lawsuit?
Some poor innocent woman is being accused instead of you. You set her up, didn't you?
You have to let me go, Detective.
All I need is one more phone call to the lab. I know it's you, and I'm going to prove it. Hello, this is Joanna Locke. I need the results of the DNA test I asked you for.
Hi, Detective. Sorry, we only have the DNA sequence. We haven't had time to compare it with the suspects yet. It'll take 7 more hours. I'm sorry, but you are not the only one on the waiting list.
Send your analysis to my computer in the office. I'll do the comparison myself.
I need authorization.
I have a murderer who is going to walk free unless I get those results now.
Fine, we'll send it to you right away, but I'll have to log this.
It's my last chance.
Let's see even if we are a police officer after this one. But anyways, let's see what we need to do. I'm saying quite a lot of let's see. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do here? So this is the hair found at the crime scene. So let's see, where is anything? We have TTA, CCA, CCA, TTG. Oh no. Oh no. Is this Suzanne Moreau? CC, GG, CC. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. It's Suzanne Moreau. Oh. Right here.
No. No! Suzanne? I don't understand. I was sure it would be Clark's hair. I'll have to let him go.
Of course. They definitely worked that nicely. So the problem is Suzanne will be accused and the real perpetrator walks scot-free.
You can leave.
Sorry it didn't work out for you, Detective. Maybe you should consider a career change.
We are not done.
Oh, but we are, my dear. We are done.
I had no choice but to return to the Armstrong house to arrest Suzanne Moreau.
Right. Come on, game. Arrest Suzanne Moreau.
The arrest warrant for Suzanne Moreau. Suzanne was set up by Clark and Noah. They are the kidnappers, but I'm not giving up. When Suzanne comes up for trial, I will fight for her defense. But for now, the district attorney is in charge. If I want to stay a detective, he always has the last word.
So, nothing else. Take a little look outside. So I only found, what, one mustache? If this will end the chapter, then that means I've missed quite a lot.
The door is wide open. How strange.
Oh. Not... Oh, the cat is over there. Cat, can you tell me what has happened?
Hey, is anyone there? Miss Moreau?
Bit.
Miss Moreau? This is Detective Locke.
Bit ominous. Quite a lot, actually. So, anyone alive? Anyone in here? Empty? Eerily empty?
Nothing's been touched. It's as if Daisy might walk in at any moment and
Now,
begin to play.
Can I enter other rooms? No. I have a feeling she's not sleeping. Yeah, the pills.
Miss Moreau, can you hear me?
No.
It's me, Detective Locke. You must get up now. Miss Moreau? Miss Moreau, can you hear me? Suzanne Moreau is dead. There are no traces of blows or injuries on her body. She doesn't seem to have defended herself from anyone.
Sleeping pills.
It appears Suzanne killed herself by ingesting all these drugs.
Come on. I'm fairly certain she's feeling the guilt. Because she was unbeknownst to her, a participant in the kidnapping.
Glasses are missing.
Why?
Suzanne's diary is missing.
Okay. Diary missing, glasses missing. I'm guessing we have a suicide note here. Oh, dear Miss Morrow, please forgive this letter. Dr. Adams has been unable to reach you for several days. We wanted to let you know that your mother passed peacefully during the night of Saturday, March 29th. Please contact us if you would like assistance with arrangements for her or if there is anything else we can do. Sincerely, Adolf Franklin, Associate Administrator.
Suzanne was telling the truth about her mother.
I killed Daisy. I was scared she would tell. If I released her from the cabin alive, I can't live with myself and what I've done. Pray for Daisy. It's the nanny. She's responsible for that poor child's death. How can a child's nanny do such a thing? I hope the police lock her up for life. Moreau does not deserve to leave. Another immigrant comes here and kills somebody. Bring back the death penalty in Massachusetts. She deserves it. She's just gonna end up in some cozy prison. Massachusetts used to burn witches at the stake. Right.
She must have realized at last how she'd been used. The death of her mother would have been an additional shock, and the self-righteous court of social media was as quick as usual to try and convict her.
Can I check these? No. Yeah, this more seems like she actually confesses killing Daisy.
She must have realized at last
But,
the death of herself. I called the district attorney to inform him. This is Detective Locke, sir. I'm at the Armstrong house.
Have you arrested Suzanne Moreau?
She's dead, sir. Apparent suicide, but I need a forensics team.
She killed herself out of remorse for her part in the crime.
We don't know that yet. I'm calling forensics now, but I wanted you to know.
What a mess. Stay on site until forensics arrive.
Yes, sir. Standing by. The investigation was officially closed. I was certain that she was innocent, and Clark had been responsible for 4 deaths and then vanished into thin air. With $1 million. Dollars marked, though, and not easily spent. I didn't care if the case was officially closed. I swore, Mr. Poirot, whatever it took, I would hunt him down.
So I definitely missed quite a few mustaches there. Well, still stuck.
I waited for the forensics team, then went into the station to write my report. I was officially off the case.
Thank you, mademoiselle. That obviously cannot be the completion of your story. If I might ask a question?
Of course.
Who was Ratchet? Ratchet was Noah, Miss Morrow's boyfriend. Ratchet was Michael Clark, the reporter. The reporter?
Michael Clark, the reporter. He was Ratchet?
Absolutely. I was the only law enforcement official to question Clark. I knew this wasn't his first kidnapping.
You looked for similar cases. What do you Americans call the MMOs?
Means, motive, and opportunity. Yes, I looked for someone in plain sight. Someone on the edge of a kidnapping case. Someone in plain view, keeping track of the investigations. An innocent witness, a concerned neighbor, even another reporter.
And eventually you found a name behind an alias.
Yes, I found a name. Cassetti, the real name. The real name of the man you call Ratchet is Cassetti.
This explains much, mademoiselle, but not all.
It explains why she is our number one suspect.
But not how she came to be on this train. Attends, she has grown pale.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I don't feel very well.
You are exhausted and still feeling the effects of the drug. Stay with us, mademoiselle. One more effort. I need to know your recent movements.
I snuck aboard the train.
This I observed. You came directly to this room?
Yes, and other than a couple of careful trips to the ladies yesterday, I never left this room. I didn't want to be spotted by Ratchet. Yesterday, I chatted with my roommate, Miss Schmidt, I think, here in our room. She brought me some dinner. I got very sleepy and nodded off.
And now she nods off again. Is this a joke? She must be faking so we can't interrogate her further, Poirot.
No, Book. She really seems to have fallen asleep again. It is my fault. She must have been given a dangerous dose of sleeping pills last night. The effects should wear off soon, I hope, but I am afraid asking her to tell us her story was too much for her.
Pinch her, Poirot. She's faking.
Her eyes are dilated. She is not faking, and there will be no pinching. Dr. Constantine, please stay with her. Monsieur Bouc, ask the other passengers to gather in the dining car. There are still many questions I need to ask.
But all of them together? Won't someone overhear you questioning the others?
I will speak softly because I am trained to do so. They will speak softly because they want to.
Very well. I will do as you say.
The journey of the Orient Express. New mysteries discovered. Do I want to talk to you?
I'll stay here to watch over Miss Locke.
Okay, you do that. Interesting that we are going to interrogate everyone at the same time right about now. But not on this episode. That will be on the next episode. So again, I apologize. It has taken me a little while to upload these. I'll try my best to get back on the track with the uploadings. I do want to play myself this too, and there are so many other games I need to play too, which I would like to play, of course. But first things first, we are continuing with this. Anyways, on next episode, we are going to interrogate the people again. Hopefully I do remember stuff. And we will see what we will uncover. So yeah, the Ratchet was indeed the reporter. And he gave a secret code to his lackey to burn the place down, and unfortunately that caused the nanny to kill herself, or probably murdered, and then somebody typed down the note. Well, anyways, what a sad ending. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.